So combining this S&P 500 index along with this US dollar currency index, let's find out where the price of Bitcoin might be possibly heading and also what kind of scenario to expect next for the medium short term. Yes guys, we are going to talk about all of this in today's video, so please watch this video till the end and also destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet. So before we look at this Bitcoin, before we look at this S&P 500 index, let's look at this US dollar currency index. If we look at this yearly candles, yes, this is yearly candle, and if we look at this US dollar index, you can see this year, I mean 2023, is a bearish year so far for US dollar index because the Fed is also remaining neutral. Yes guys, we know the 75 basis point which we got previous year, and after that we had this 25 basis point interest rate hike, and now for this month we also got another 25 basis point interest rate hike, and that is also showing weakness in US dollar index. But what I want you guys to understand, if we simply add this falling trend line here like this and look at this US dollar index, you can see guys, this upper line here was a very important line of resistance, and the lower line here was a very important line of support. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that the US dollar index has already broken out of this key resistance line. It even came back to retest it, and the same line which previously acted as a resistance acted as a support, and after that the US dollar index started showing this uptrend. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here in this yearly candle is that maybe this trend here might be exhausted after approaching around some key line of resistance, and also could be heading towards the next key line of support before again deciding where to head next. Because if this yearly candle is going to show further weakness here to the downside, come back to test the key line of support first before showing another bullishness here in this manner, because falling wedge is definitely considered as a very bullish scenario, and this chart also lines up perfectly. So in the medium short term, if the US dollar index is going to show further retracement here to the downside, that means the S&P 500 could take advantage of it. Yes guys, the S&P 500 chart, which also broke out from this descending broadening wedge, which is considered as a bullish scenario. Now the price only needs a confirmation from this moving averages. Yes, in the past price action we have found out whenever this S&P 500 has started this massive movement, what has happened before this massive uptrend, we also have seen this crossover. Yes guys, the 21 weekly moving average crossing above 50 weekly moving average, and in the past price action that has led to some very nice impulsive movement, and this here is what we are waiting. Yes guys, even though we are not expecting a market sentiment to look like this, we are still waiting for this confirmation from moving averages. Yes, if we see this 21 weekly moving average crossing above this 50 weekly moving average, then that will also indicate the price here is going to continue or remain bullish for the upcoming days, weeks, and even for month. Yes guys, because we know the dollar parallelly could be coming back to test the key line of support here around 95-96 area, and during that time this broadening wedge scenario could continue here to the upside. And if S&P 500 is going to show further bullishness, further continuation here to the upside, in that case Bitcoin could profit from it. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin in that case could be getting attracted towards this very important line, which is sitting between 24,500 to 25,000 range before we choose another trend duration. So as long as US dollar index remains bearish, S&P 500 and Bitcoin will remain bullish. Yes guys, so in the medium short term we are expecting the price still to show some bullishness towards this 200 weekly moving average. Yes guys, the price has managed to break out of this 30-week moving average, but we are still below this 200 weekly moving average. So we definitely want the price to break out of this key line of resistance before calling it an reversal here in this manner, coming across this 30,000 and even around 40,000 range, because we know this 24,500 to 25,000 is not just only the target from this 200 weekly moving average, but also the price target from this descending channel or bull flag pattern. Yes guys, this bull flag, the top is also lining parallelly with this 200 weekly moving average. So that's why we said in the medium short term, as long as we remain above 20,000, this area is where we could be getting gravitated before price chooses a trend duration here in this manner. Because if we look here to the downside, RSI here in a weekly is still bullish, and MACD in a weekly is also flashing this bullish crossover. And beside this, we even found out that in a 4-hour time frame, the price of Bitcoin was parallelly forming this ascending broadening wedge. And according to this ascending broadening wedge, right now we are seeing this weakness, which is very, very normal, right? But what we don't want to happen is to break below this support line around 22,900 to 23,000 range for the medium short term. So if we do see any sort of a retracement, but price still remaining inside this broadening wedge, we are okay. But if we do see another bounce from this support line, then we will be looking at this as an ascending broadening wedge continuation pattern, and in that case the price is going to get attracted towards this 24,500 to 25,000 range before choosing a trend duration, because we know parallelly in that case the price of Bitcoin will also follow this formation. Yes, we didn't got the breakout just like here from the past price action, but if we look at this formation here, what could the price of Bitcoin also be doing? The price of Bitcoin could also be forming this symmetrical triangle formation. Yes, symmetrical triangle doesn't mean the price is going to see breakout here in this manner, but we know if support remains in the medium short term around 23,000, there is a possibility for this symmetrical triangle to turn bullish. But if this symmetrical triangle is going to turn bearish and we are also going to break the support around this 23,000 for the medium short term, then in that case you can see we could be getting back around this 21 to 22,000 before price again starts showing some support around this area. Yes guys, this lower line here could come back to test the support around this 22,000 before again choosing a trend direction. So in the medium short term, we want the price definitely to remain above 23,000 if we want to continue this uptrend in the medium short term. But we are also aware in a daily the price might see some weakness. Yes, some weakness, because the MACD in a daily time frame has turned bearish. RSI is flashing this bearish divergence, and TTCCI also flashing this bearish divergence indicating weakness. So that's why if this trend continuation is going to show some weakness, we could be again testing the support from this Williams alligator indicator and also complete this VCPR and turn it into a CPR indicator. Yes guys, this right now scenario is a VCPR scenario where the price is choosing a trend direction without touching any of the CPR lines. So what happens in most of the cases, as I've already been very clear with you guys, the price gets gravitated towards the CPR line first before choosing a trend direction in this manner. So that's why I showed you yesterday in a daily time frame there might be some retest around this key line of support area before price chooses a trend duration, and now you can see another reason why. So in that case, if this is going to happen, then there is a likely scenario that this symmetrical triangle is also going to break here to the downward direction. And beside this guys, now before I switch the chart, I just want to make you guys aware that we have up to $30,000 Bybit deposit bonus available for our community member in the description down below. You just simply need to click this referral link and follow the instruction, and after your initial deposit you will be eligible to claim up to $30,000 bonus. And not just only Bybit, even Phemex is providing around $6,050 deposit bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, the time to act is now. This what I also want to talk is this Livermore speculative chart. Yesterday I read one comment with a very interesting question. Hey Anup, why don't you think that this here was 0.9, this here was the 0.10, and price now could be showing this reversal here to the downward direction? I mean, this Livermore speculative chart has played out, and we are expecting the price now to show a movement here in this manner, 11, 12, and then following this downtrend. So if that is going to happen, then in the medium short term, you can see there could be a bigger pullback, right? It is actually indicating the price could come even lower, because according to this Livermore speculative chart, you can see the price could be coming back to test the support again around 18 to 19,000. So we found out that around 20,000 or above 20,000, we have some very, very strong line of support lining for Bitcoin. That's why we said, even if we are going to see any sort of a shakeout for the medium short term, the price could be favoring the bulls for the upcoming days. That's why we said maybe there is a final move, price getting attracted towards this very important line, right, around this 24,500, 25,000 before choosing a trend direction. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.